Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jordy and welcome back to this Drive Club Let's Play series. It's been a while since we actually did an episode of Drive Club, and we're going back into it now. Of course, last episode we did Drive Club Start Line. We did the entirety of that. It was a relatively short episode, but I think that episode was really good. We did the entire start line. So we've done the entire Drive Club tutorial. We've got other stuff to go. We've got All Stars. We got some around here somewhere. Pretty sure. Yeah, we have Photo Finish. And we've got Ignition. So there are a few things we still need to do. But of course today we start off with what we're meant to do. And that would be the Drive Club Tour. Welcome, Ross. What's up, man? My stream's starting to buffer, but that's happened a few times today, and the internet has been fine. So, what I'm going to do is have a little repercussion and get the get it on my my other phone as well. So, I have been looking for a few ideas, and I've decided that we're going to be doing like 2 different racing series because both have been doing really well. I didn't think Drive Club was going to do as well as Need for Speed because of the different genres of racing. This is a simulation racing game. Need for Speed is arcade. So the next arcade racer, I got no idea. Oh, actually, yeah, I do. Yeah, Need for Speed Rivals, which will be happening in about a month's time. I'm going to wait a bit, of course. Wait until I got enough space on my PS4 and wait until I got enough time when it comes to my schedule. Drive Club is going to carry on probably up until Christmas, which I've been planning to get a Formula 1 racing game. And the problem with that is they are significantly overpriced. F1 2017 is the exact same price as F1 2018's Digital Deluxe Edition, which is kind of weird. It is kind of weird, and I literally just looked at it. So I've been thinking about getting F1 2016. There's not much differences between the two, although F1 2016 is considerably easier than 17 and 18, and of course graphics, and the updates. Of course, it's like 2 years old. But I am gonna get F1 2016. It's about 30 quid. So I think I'll wait until Christmas because 2K19's on the front of my mind right now. But of course, we're doing Drive Club until then, so that's going to be pretty cool. But yeah, F1 2016, I'm going to play that on the hardest difficulty possible. And speaking of difficulty, it is kind of difficult. This game is kind of way too difficult, having braking assist done. So what we are going to do is we are going to turn braking assist off. We're going to turn it off. Everything is going to be in our control, apart from, of course, handling. We need to keep that stable, of course. I'm going to get the stream up on my other phone. Okay, there we go. Let me share this. Boom. And let me get the chat up on this one, and we're ready. We are ready for the next episode of Drive Club. So of course, as you just saw, I just turned the braking assist off. Cycle difficulty, is there not like a premium difficulty? Can we not make this like game a lot harder? Because I find the game only gets pretty difficult when the game is, when we're going towards pole position, and I feel as if I want to like change that a bit. I've got no idea. Let's edit our character a bit. Might want to change the head, I don't know. We'll look through these. Yeah, I think we'll just stay with this one. Helmet design. Yeah, I'll just leave the helmet as it is, I don't mind it. And I just think we'll keep that as it is as well. There's no real point in changing anything. I like it as it is. So we can't change the difficulty, unfortunately. Can't make it more difficult. But I have turned braking assist off, and hopefully, it's better. So here we go. Drive Club Tour. Look how long this is. Oh, okay. Not as long as I thought it was. Oh, so it goes up in difficulty as we go through. So with this, we've got rookie difficulty. Then we get, as long as we get a third place, we move on to amateur difficulty. Then we move on to semi-pro. Then we move on to pro. I think this is where I got up to last time, if I remember rightly. And then I just got bored. So basically, I got halfway through the game before I got bored. And then we've got the Pro Series, of course. Look at this. And then, of course, we have the Legend Trophy, which has the fastest cars in the game. That is going to be pretty difficult. But we've already had a bit of an experience with the supercars, of course, in the start line. With this one, for Rookie, we're using... Oh, so it actually does go up in classes. So this, we've got Hot Hatch. This is Performance. This is Sport. This is Supercar, and then of course we've got Hypercar. So it does, I think the faster the car, the more difficult, which does make sense. I'm not gonna lie, that does make sense. That is good. We want this to be a bit of a challenge so I can keep playing this. And when we go into Formula 1, we're going to put that into the hardest difficulty possible. And I think we'll start at the worst possible team as well. I'm kind of excited for that, but that's not going to happen for a few months just yet. We've got Driveclub, and we're going to start in Tamil Nadu Invitational. So this is India, and we're using a performance car for this. Oh, that's why. I remember now. This was the original tutorial race. This was, like, no lie, this was the original tutorial race until Driveclub's start line got implemented. Hey, what's up, TJ? So, I mean, the Eastsiders are kind of dead this final. So, I mean, as I said in the last episode, if any of you guys have Driveclub, the Eastsiders are now open. You guys can join my club on Driveclub, which is going to be really cool if you guys can join. And then when I get PlayStation Plus, it'd be really cool to be able to do Driveclub with you guys, like, and we can do events and shit, and that would be amazing. And you guys would also get this vinyl for free, so you don't have to recreate it or anything. I create all the vinyls for the club, so when you join the club, you get that for free. So for now, I think we're just going to use the factory things. I think I want to put my car as silver, starting in a Mercedes, so that's pretty cool. I'm going to be doing Driveclub until Ryan started there. Some of you guys can join me. I mean, if you are subscribers of Ryan, of course. You're watching Fortnite the movie. I'm going to go ahead and watch that when he goes live. Hopefully he doesn't go live right now just to spite me, otherwise I will not watch. But you know what I mean. Apparently he's going to do it in like 2 hours or so. I don't know. That's last time I checked for his post on Instagram. So I think that's when I'll end this stream and I'll move on over to watch that. So here we go. We're here in India, Tamil Nadu, and we're starting the official world tour. Let's go, people. Here we freaking go. I'm going to pause the game. Like how we can actually pause the game this time. Okay, I'm not going to turn up the volume. We got it just as I want it, at 10. Starting in Mercedes-Benz. This was actually the original tutorial race. If I remember rightly, my best... actually, when I did it, I definitely got a podium position. But I don't remember finishing first in this race. I don't know. Still a really cool game. I really love that red and white vinyl. Can we get a better view of that? These guys need to... Can we get a better view of that? I really like that vinyl. The gap from the car in front of us. I don't know. This is a really neat vinyl, I'm not going to lie. I need to go full throttle now. We've got a podium position right now. We're in third. The Audi is going to have a better engine, and that's why he's just got into first place, taking over the other Mercedes right here. We're going to try and take out the Mercedes on the inside, but I don't think we will be able to do that. I'm going to try and stay in line with the club, the Driveclub line. It's like, I think it's like the drift train from Need for Speed, and we're going to go right on the outside, and we should be able to take over the Audi. The Audi is going to be a difficult car to pass, but we have done it, and now it's all about keeping in front. We got the tour objectives, of course. We had something like this in the start line, But these are kind of different. We can do these for extra stars that we can get. So, you know, of course we have to get a top 3 finish to pass. But as long as we get 1 star, I think this is alright for rookie difficulty right now. The faster the cars we get, the harder the game. And of course, without breaking assist, we're actually doing very well right now. The Aldi is keeping up with us though, and he will pass us if we are not careful. But as long as we take these corners on the inside, we should be absolutely fine. Although the Aldi is taking the corners a lot better than we are. We are in a hatchback, and the Aldi is not a hatchback, so that's going to be way better. But in terms of acceleration and speed, but in terms of handling, we should be fine. And it looks like the Aldi has been overtook by the other Mercedes, which I'm assuming is the same car as us. I don't know. But, you know, we're going to try and keep this lead as it is right now. That was not a very good turning, but apparently everyone else with the Mercedes had a bit of understeer as well. So I think we need to work on our braking a bit. That the faster the cars, the more, you know, unforgiving it's going to be. But I think for now, with the hot hatches, we don't have to worry too much about speed. Right now, though, we do need to concentrate a bit. This isn't a hot hatch. This is performance. How much did this game cost? I have no idea. I got this when I got the PS4. So when the PS4 first came out, it came out with a bundle with Driveclub because Sony made Driveclub basically. Evolution Studios was, keyword on was, because I did say last episode Sony shut that down. That's why this game's basically dead. Not forgotten though, obviously. That's why I changed the title of the episode 1. But it actually came with a bundle with the PS4, and I got the PS4 for Christmas in 2014, and this came with it. So I have no idea what the price of it was, but we just leveled up to level 4, almost level 5 with the Mercedes-Benz A45 AMG, which is fine, and I think we got all 3 stars as well. I don't know. But yeah, that was the original tutorial race. Now we're going to go into Mountain Dash, then we got Caillouche Trials, then we got the Volkswagen Challenge, and then we got the Indian Hot Hatch Cup. And then we can move on to the next part of the rookie, the rookie tournament. Get all this done. We've got the Volkswagen series right there, get all that done. And then we'll move on to the rookie trophy, in which I think might cap off today's episode. It really depends on how quick we can get this done. Start line took a long time last time because of the final race, and that was really difficult. But we actually ended up beating it anyway. There's only 2 difficulties, which is easy and standard, which is kind of frustrating really. I wish we could have a harder difficulty. Maybe that happens the more stars we get. Maybe we unlock one. I don't know. Looks like we're going to the hot hatches now, and it looks like we have a choice. So, of course, we've got the Volkswagen Golf GTI. That comes with being part of a club. So if you guys join my club, you get free cars with it, which is always nice. Of course, we've got the Mini Cooper. We've got the Volkswagen Beetle. We've got the Audi A1, which is going to be the best car to choose, although that Renault engine is going to be pretty good as well. But as you can tell, the Volkswagen Golf is the best. Audi keeps up with it, of course, German engineering. We're going to go ahead and go with the Volkswagen Beetle, because why not? And we're going to go with the default vinyl right there. Volkswagen Beetle is the slowest hot hatch, and that's why I want to go with it, because it kind of makes it difficult, I think. I don't know, we'll see. It's definitely got less acceleration, definitely got less speed. Drift, you're not going to do a drift in a hot hatch. It's just, you know, there. Although, with handling, this is going to be highly superior. Let's go, a bit of a rough start right there. We're in the observatory though, so we do have to do this pretty quick. It might be a slower race than I think. I don't know. I don't see the laps. They are probably in the top corner somewhere. I don't know. Did I just see a comment? No, I didn't. Oh, fucking hell, man. Okay, we're being bodied right now. Hopefully we can try and keep up with the other pack. The pack is right at the front. We failed the tour objective, which is bad. But hopefully we can beat that after the first lap. Handling is a bit of understeer right there, which is bad. Maybe what I said about the handling was not the case, and the car is not as good as I thought it was. But we're going to have a bit of trouble keeping up with this Audi, although they're slowing down on this corner, so we should be fine. It's going to make the game a bit easier for us to overtake people, especially on these corners, since we do not have a braking assist. So that's good. We can get this Cooper out the way. We did cause him to crash. That might give us a penalty. It hasn't, so that's good. Let's try and overtake this Audi now. And now we need to overtake this fellow Volkswagen. I don't want to dump him in the back. We're going to get this average speed face-off done, which is great. We need to be a bit careful on these corners. Could have done better, but you know, it's pretty good so far. Hopefully we can beat this lap time as well of 53 seconds. We are at 43 seconds right now. If we can speed around this corner, I think we could actually get there. Time's at 50, and we got it. Okay, all we need to do is to get a top 3 finish, and we should be completely and utterly fine. That is a horrible turning. I need to keep my eyes on the prize. Of course, turning on the inside is going to be good. Careful not to hit the wall, of course. 5 viewers, welcome. Appreciate you all stopping by. We need to keep an eye on that Volkswagen, because that's going to creep up on us, which is not good. Yes, he is creeping up. Diego Montez is keeping up with us. Of course, we're now going into night time. It's good how the time of day changed. I like that. I like that in games, although I do prefer the night time. Then again, you know. we need to be careful. The amount of times we crashed in the last episode with that Audi R8 and we fucked up everything. There you go. There's that done. Boom. All 3 stars in that race. It's a great start to the World Tour. Great start with that Mountain Dash. It's great. And I'm pretty sure there's a place like the Mountain Dash in Need for Speed 2015, because we do have the observatory there. You know. Can use trials. We've got a time trial right now. Again, as you can see, I'm on the top of the leaderboard for most of these things, for guys who play Driveclub. So this is a time trial. We're going to want the fastest car we can get, and the fastest car is the one that you can get by being in a club. So we're going to be using the Volkswagen Golf, of course. So let's go. It's going to be a great choice using this. It's the fastest car we have. You know, let's try and get these time trials done. Although I have said that Fortnite the movie thing might be kind of crunchy, I'm kind of like excited to see what is up. I know nothing about it. It's not an official movie, of course. It's something my mates created. You can go check out as well. He's at Ryan Plays Gaming. Should be the first thing that comes up. Definitely the most subscribed Ryan Plays Gaming anyway. You can watch that movie as well. I'm going to go and watch it when it is live in about 2 hours, like he said. That's what I'm assuming it is. And as you can tell, this is definitely a superior car to the Beetle. So much faster. And, you know, we've got to watch out for these corners, though. Remember, we have turned off braking assist. But this could give us good training for, like, a future simulation game. Of course, I am in front of myself, but we can beat these time trials, of course. I have done better, but that's probably due to braking assist. Average speed face-off, this does look a bit difficult simply because this corner, but if we can keep this speed, yeah, that does look really difficult. Having a brake, we did lose a bit of speed, but we are still gaining it, which is great, and we should be able to beat the average speed face-off, which is nice. And we do actually overtake ourselves. Looks like we used a blue Volkswagen Golf GTI when I did this last time, and it's really nice going back through this game. Simulation racing games, not usually my type of racing game, but it's always nice to play them. They're definitely a lot more challenging than arcade, although arcade games like Need for Speed, they do have rubber banding, so that does make the difficulty pretty difficult, not gonna lie. Should be able, as you can see, our Ghost is in front of us. He's, I'd imagine I had braking assist. I actually crashed into the wall there. A bit weird, but at least we've improved on that. The flags are green around here, so we can speed round this corner. That's basically a high-speed chicane. That's nice. And we might need to brake slightly round here, but it is fine. Doing a lot better than our predecessor version of myself did. Of course, as you can see, we got a green time trial thing there. We got the average speed face-off round here. What a weird position! What a weird position to place a face-off. Not gonna lie. We're facing ourselves on this average speed face-off. Nice. We're breaking our own records. That's always great. We got 2 green records right there, which is absolutely amazing. So we won't have to redo this time trial for another lap, which is always nice. We've got a drift trial coming up, something I'm not looking forward to. If I remember rightly, the handbrake is circle. I'm going to try my best, and that's about the best I can do. I'm going to set with that. I didn't even, my past me didn't even attempt that. Hopefully that doesn't hurt our time trial. Hopefully that doesn't hurt our time. You know, definitely beating our previous time. The tour guys have gone. I think we're going to beat this pretty comfortably. That's a pretty nice turning right there. Very high speed, no drifting, and we're going to go across the line right there. Nice. That was quick and easy, just as I want it. It's a nice start to the episode. Just absolute perfection in the first 3 races. That's what we want. But again, it is rookie difficulty so far. I'm going to see if we, hopefully we can beat rookie the rookie trophy real quick, and then we can get into amateur mode. You know, it looks like this is when we start using performance cars. So slightly more difficult. Now we got another time trial, the Volkswagen Challenge. Of course, this time once again we're going to go with the Golf, simply because it is a time trial, and using the Beetle would be pretty stupid if we want to set new time trial records. So we're going to be using the Golf, which is always nice because we couldn't use the Golf. We wouldn't have been able to use the Golf if it wasn't for me having a club. And I'm glad I own that club as well. So if any of you guys want to actually join my club, the Eastsiders, of course, send me a friend request, and you know, you can join the club, whatever. I don't care. The club is open, so anyone can join at this point. I opened it in the last episode. It's not invite only anymore. Looks like the time trials do look a bit difficult, but we are taking over this first one pretty quickly. That is not a good corner. We managed to keep in front of the second one though, the 150. Managed to keep in front of that. But the 146 is going to be a difficult one. But hopefully we can catch up with that. We got a good time right now so far. We are going slightly faster, starting to keep up with the 146. We can like go right across there. That can be quite menacing though, but we aced it, which is nice. This corner we got to slow down a bit now. We got a nice corner right there. That is always nice. They slammed on the brakes around there. This is when we slam on the brakes around here. Got no choice. Bit of a menacing turn there. Previous version of us crashed, so it's nice that we're still breaking our own records. I'm not going to attempt this drift thing. It's not a tour objective. I know I attempted it last time. I'm not going to attempt it here. So we're gonna go right round, take the inside as quick as possible, and we finish up on the outside, which is always nice. And I think we're going to beat this 146 pretty quickly. Another perfect lap, which is always nice. Yep, I was kind of hesitating there, but there you go. There's that done. And we can now finish the event, all 3 stars, and now we're going to go into the little series. So let's go. Woo! I'm feeling good. We're speeding through this. We've got the Indian Hot Hatch Cup. Okay. So we've got 2. We're doing this in Nilgiri Hills. We never. Wait, I never did this. Shit, I never did this. I must have completely skipped past it and like started doing these. So I must have skipped the Hot Hatch Cup. Rizal did it, but that's going to be really easy to beat because Rizal was not good at this game, trust me. So this time we're going to use the Audi. We haven't used the Audi yet, so you know what, we're going to use the Audi. And you know what, I'm going to use the club vinyl for this one, because why not? Let's go. So now we are in the Audi. Should be nice, and should be pretty easy to do. Hopefully we can get these done first time. Achieve a speed of at least 125 mph. With the Audi, that should be pretty cool, pretty quick and easy. So, you know, hopefully that is the case. Look at this beautiful country of India right now. Here we go. Oh, and we're starting second to bottom. I would always prefer to start last and work our way up, because that would be pretty cool, but, you know. I'm finding it pretty hard to keep up with other people right now, but that's probably because they're full throttle. Should be able to catch up with the Beetle, though. Pretty easily. Bit of a drift around the corner, but that lets us overtake too, and we also crash into the back of this Mini Cooper, who is brake checking us pretty hard over that bridge, but we managed to get past it, and now we can get this cornering face-off done. Should be real easy to do, and which we do it easily. Alright, right now the top speed for us is 120, and we spin out, which is not good. It is not good, because that spinning out has put us straight out into last, and that's not good. Yo, look at the speedometer. I think that actually shows the actual date and time. That's mind-blowing. Alright, so this is going to be hard to keep up with now. Okay, this car is not as quick as I thought it was. We got a bit of a massive bump on the car, and I think beating 125 is going to be a stretch. A very high stretch. The most we reached was 120. 124, we actually almost got it that time. We got 98 so far, 100. So that's going to be a real hard one, and we're going to need like a big straight to be able to beat that. We almost got there though. Should be able to have a clean overtake through these two. And there we go, position gained right in front of them two, which is always nice. So we're going to go around here real quick, drive around here. There we go. We got some big fucking canyons around here, but we should be fine when it comes to this turning. Hot hatches are made for handling, and that's why we start with them, obviously, because, you know, you're going to need the best handling cars, especially when you're just beginning the game. The further you get through the game, you're going to get less good for handling cars, because more speed equals less handling, and this Volkswagen is going to overtake us if we're not very careful. And I do not think we are going to be able to reach 125 mph. I'm going to try my best, but it's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. We tried, almost got there, but this is going to be the first non-perfect race. But as long as we beat them, then it's fine, and we will still progress. Here we go, there's the last turning. We have done this race before, of course, so we are no stranger to this. We did this in start line. And we actually made a really bad turning right there. We're going to try and take the outside, we'll go through the inside. And we got it on the last corner, that's what I was trying to do. And that is perfect. Perfect. Woo! So we did actually get a perfect race, which is nice. And now we're going to move on to the next one, which I think is a certain time to beat it. Which I think it is much easier than trying to achieve a top speed. Especially on a track like this, that was actually really difficult. There's a lot of corners. Quite a bit of straights, but there are a lot of corners. You know what, we're going to have a full-on rev start. It doesn't make the car... Oh, it does. It does make the acceleration slightly better. I don't know why that is. whatever, I don't care. So I think, yes, we are on the exact same track now, but this time we are going the reverse way, which is pretty cool. Don't mind it. This guy's going to try and take the inside. We are going to take the inside and ramming to that Aldi, which is not nice, but dirty overtake, but we got it. Okay, that's the main thing. We're in the pole position, 3rd place. It's always nice. That sun is getting in my eyes though. It's not going to work well. That was a nice drift around the corner. Only got 6 from that though. I am pretty surprised. It looked like a good drift from this standpoint, but alright. Well, we got a pretty nice turning right here. Pretty quick through these hills right now. And we might be able to build a lead through the pack. That was a nice turn right there. Sector accuracy, we got extra points. We are building up a lead in front of 2nd place right here. He's going to keep up with us very well though, because he is in the Volkswagen, so he should be able to keep up with us pretty well. But we are building up a bit of a lead. That drift is going to hurt us a bit. Got a corner and face off. Going to try and beat that. Well, it's not beating, it's actually setting a new score. Okay. A bit of an itch. Well, this is nice right now. This is great start. Great start to the tour. We're going to breeze through Hot Hatch. And that's going to be a pretty big score to beat, not going to lie. Bit of a break around the corner. We did have a bit of a drift, but that's fine. That's where we slow down this corner, try and go as fast as possible still. We might hit the wall. We don't, which is great. We don't want to spin out like last time though. There we go, that's another great drift around the corner. And we are building more of a lead on Rodrigo Martinez, which is nice. Go. Some nice turning right there. Yeah, I think this series is going to be really successful. I got really high hopes for it, especially after how well episode 1 did. And Martinez is keeping up with us. This is where we spun out, so we are getting towards the end of the race. So that's where we spun out in the first one. We should be fine right now. We are doing really fine. Don't spin. Oh god, I was terrified then. Oh, didn't have to brake much through that corner. And we're going to set a new time as well. So another... Well, I didn't think we were going to get the perfect thing in this series, but we did. So there's the series done. And, you know, now we move on to the next part of the Hot Hatch part of the tour. And there we go, level 3, almost level 4 for that. That is great. Got some nice XP points. And now we move on to this. We've got the Muna Rally, Mini GP, Mercedes Hot Lap, Norwegian Open, and then we've got the Volkswagen Series. Then we go into the Rookie Trophy, which is nice. Or I might just do these two, then do the series, and then do them two. I think I'm going to do that. So we're going to go into the Muna Rally. And we've used every car in this walkthrough, even the Mini Cooper. And we are going to use the Mini Cooper next because it's the Mini GP. This time, however, we are going to be using the Renault Clio. And you know what, we're just going to use the factory colour. Because the Renault Clio is the only hot hatch we haven't used yet. So we're going to be using that in this matchup. Muna Rally, let's go. Also, again, we are in India. I don't know what it is with hot hatches in India, but whatever, I don't mind it. And again, sunny skies. Here we go. It's a nice interior for the car as well. Here we go, people. And we want to go into this trying to set a new time. Oh, this car is not actually that bad for steering, not gonna lie. We're in front of the pack, pack of time trial ghosts, and then we got ourselves as well. What car did we use last time? Oh, we used a Beetle last time we did this, so we're slightly faster than the Beetle, so I think we'll beat this. Here we go, people, let's go. And might have to be a hard brake through this corner. Oh, I braked way too late then, and the fucking Beetle easily overtakes us. That was a horrible corner. And again, I do not know what's up with me today, guys. What the shit? There we go. Beetle is going to be hard to catch up to. Unless I made some really bad mistakes during this. I don't know. But that is not a good time right now. Although we are catching up to the Beetle very quickly after that awesome snake corner. And we are actually going to overtake it, which is great. I think that's our first red time, which is not good. We don't want that to become a reoccurring theme. There we go, around that corner. The Beetle cannot keep up with us. We're doing great. I don't think we need to slow down on these corners. We might need to though. Might need to here, and we have. And there you go. Nice. Set a new score. Should be doing alright through this sector. I think these green lights show a sector, I don't know. I don't really see the point in this specific camera, but I mean, it's right in front of the steering wheel. It's a nice camera, but I like using the steering wheel cameras for simulation games. Arcade games, I'll always use the outside of a car. But simulation, I like using these ones because, you know, simulation, I want to simulate an actual, like, you know, thing. Because that's what you're meant to do with simulation. I don't know. But yeah, we should be doing alright through this sector. And we've got a green. And the Renault Sport is actually pretty quick. It's nice. And we are doing epic right now. Hey, what's up, Ryan? I'm doing this live stream until you start your thing, so hopefully that's 2 hours, like you said. Yeah, I know the movie is done. I saw you were doing Share Factory thing earlier. But there we go. And we have perfected this so far. There we go. Should be coming around this corner pretty good. And we did. That's a awesome corner right there. And we're going to get across the line, absolutely battering the set times. That is great. Another perfect race. This has been a great start off to the Driveclub World Tour. Well, no, I'm not smart. It's just I fucking saw it on your thing. We got new paint jobs for the Renault Clio. I saw it on your Instagram this morning. Came up on my feed because I always scroll on Instagram in the morning. Alright, we got the Mini GP. Wait, I'm gonna check these like little times. Did we beat Rizal? We did. We battered Rizal actually. We beat him by like 20 minutes. No. We beat him by like 12 whole seconds. So he must have one-shot it like me, but I obviously had the faster cars, better driving as well. So now we're going on to the Mini GP. And again, we're at the top of the leaderboard by like 7 seconds. That's nice. And this time we're using the Mini Cooper. We've got that Driveclub start line vinyl. Let's look at these other vinyls around here. 345. Don't say 345 when you're in a completely different time zone. How do we... Oh, 845. Alright, nice. Level 15 in the Mini Cooper. Oh, okay, so it's paint jobs for different people. Nice. Okay. How on earth do we get the drive? I want the Driveclub custom thing, and I think we actually got that. Oh, okay, we can't change the colour for that? That sucks. Alright, so we're going with this black and white, like, cross Corvette type spray paint thing. Why did you start it? Alright, 8:45. Right now it's 10 past 11. So that's 2 hours. That's when I'm gonna start watching it. There we go. Let's go then. Mini Cooper Grand Prix. Let's imagine this happening in real life. Of course, we've got the Cross Need for Speed Corvette type final. That's what it looks like. Okay, here we go. Oh shit. Alright, again we're in India. Like, we're spending a lot of time in India with these hot hatches. Getting kind of boring doing the same tracks over and over again, but I mean, whatever. Let's go around this corner real quick, that's nice. Every car is the same. And we beat the Driveclub tour thing. Oh, ramming right into the back of that. Did that damage us more? No, that damaged him more. We completely took out his left back headlight. Don't matter anyway, we're in the day. Alright, now we just have to catch up with this guy. Alfie Sanders. Oh, that was a sick overtake. I'm not even bragging about that. Not gonna lie about that. We did lose a bit of our headlight then, I think. I don't know. But we should be fine right now. We're doing fairly good right now, I'm not gonna lie. There we go. I got an itch. I hate it when I have itches and I gotta let go of the throttle. Let's go. Oh, we got a lot of smashes on our left window. There we go. I wonder how many laps this is, because the laps are in the top right corner, and as you can probably tell, my face is in the top right corner. I think the best idea would be to put it in the bottom right, but I think that takes up quite a lot of the actual car space, and I don't want to do that. Alright. Around here. Yeah, we're doing great right now. All we need to do is get a top 3 finish, and we've got all 3 stars. Which is awesome. Doing very well on the Mini Cooper right now. Alright. I hope it's only 2 laps, like I hope it's not too long of a race. Because I'm getting really bored of India right now. Honestly, we've done all our races in India in this World Tour so far. I mean, it kind of does make sense though. You do spend a lot of time in one place until moving on to another one. You know, World Tour, so, you know. There we go, there's the race finish. Oh fuck, no, don't you fucking dare. Internet. Why? Oh, I just black screened. Are you fucking kidding me right now? That was the most random thing I've ever seen in my life. Hopefully it comes back up, but we black screened right now. That was the most random thing ever. Ugh. That's BS, man. Is there any way we could fix that, like, without having to wait a while? Because everything else seems alright. Like, let me turn up the audio. Audio's working great. So, why can't you broadcast video at the same time as audio? That's what I want to know. That doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, guys, we're going to have to end off this episode. We're going to get right into another one. Don't worry about it. I will be back in just a few seconds.